Welcome back to round 2. We have Ash versus Matt. I believe Matt won the die roll.
Yes.
But mulligan to 6, Ash kept a 7. And we've got some hands.
Yes.
So, Ash, you want to close your eyes?
Yep. All right. My mulligan decision was very interesting. Make sure I face everything the right way. My question of this is what I mulligan to the bottom. And I wasn't sure if I was supposed to put this to the bottom and this to the bottom and hope that this just works. But I took the safer line just because I hope that's good enough. We will see how it goes. I'm going to make sure my cards are facing the right way.
We good?
Nope.
Right.
Let me flip. Go.
Okay. Knowing that Matt is playing a more aggressive build of Jund, I felt that this is an appropriate hand. I am also on the draw, so I get an extra card on him. That puts me up 2 cards, so we'll see how it goes. Ready when you are.
Okay.
I'm interested to talk about Matt's mulligan decisions later, because I don't think I would have picked either of the cards that he was thinking.
Interesting.
Oh, man.
I'm going to...
I can't op edge.
I'm about to say you're not going to Dark Ritual op edge me, so I'm going to say go.
That's a pretty good draw, if I'm being honest.
It's weird playing against Ash and not playing around Stifle.
Go ahead.
That is a weird feeling. I went 19.
I am notorious for playing Stifle decks.
He has put the fear into me with Stifle.
So bad that he dodges Stifle when I'm on.
The big decision in Canlander is, do I fetch before they play a land so that I can play around Stifle, or do I fetch after they play a land so I can dodge Wasteland?
Or so you can threaten Stifle.
Or so you can threaten Stifle, sure. And so, like, against Ash, the answer is always there's a Stifle in his hand. At all times, every single time that you need that fetch land to work, there's a Stifle.
Well, you also know that Ash is the kind of person to wasteland reactively. Like, I'm not going to wasteland your turn 1 land to slow you down. I'm going to wasteland your turn 12 Raging Ravine.
Nicholas will definitely wasteland your turn 1 land to slow you down depending on his hand.
That is to say, when I'm playing control, at least, I will save wasteland for a creature land almost every time.
Bold decision.
Me?
Matt.
Oh, getting an overgrown time?
I'm curious if there's a Triumph in the deck or not.
There is not.
There's not. He's
Wow.
playing no tap lands.
I am on 0 tap. I'm on the check lands, and that is the only thing. I almost
fast lands.
Woo! I almost made these pain lands because of that.
I'm gonna get a Triumph.
Yep. I'm gonna get this back.
Sure.
As we've seen,
sure go.
Ren and 6, very good in Jund.
Very good card, period.
Like, I think between Jund and Abzan, there are like a handful of cards in each color combination that make one worth playing over the other. Like in white, it's like White Plume Adventurer and Seasoned Engineer. And,
You also get better removal.
And the removal. In
Removal's very
Jund,
good.
you have like Ren and 6, you have Minskin Boo.
Ragavan.
Ragavan. So it's one of those things that you have to like. It's like the flip up. Is it better to be able to play Ren and 6 on 2, or is it better to have Swords and Seasoned Engineer?
I'll fetch Triumph.
Yep.
I'm gonna get an Esper Triumph, a Rafine's Tower.
That means he probably has Prismatic Ending in hand.
It's specifically for Prismatic Ending and Leyline Binding.
Yeah.
That's
I
all it's for.
appreciate that it's not a
full
red
red?
source.
I
guess it's not
specifically,
yeah.
Well, I actually in the original deck I had a Zytor's Proving Ground, then I was like, no, that's too Jundy.
Can't do it.
So
I guess I am playing a Krakus, so I don't know if I can talk about it. I mean, it's
Okay.
It's the best colorless land.
So
All
we're-
lands are colorless.
Since we're bringing up the Krakus thing, I am on the personal belief that Krakus might need to be 1 point.
Matt was waiting for someone to bring it
I was
up.
waiting for someone to bring it up. I think that Krakus might want to be 1 point because it feels very free to play. I'm gonna go to 18. And it just turns off. There's so many cool legends in this format that we are possible to play. Grant's last deck was the Red-Black Sacrifice deck, correct?
He played it.
Yes, that's what he played last time on Paperlander. I also have built that deck, and that deck has so many cool cards that you just cannot put into play because if you see a Krakus, that deck just cries itself to sleep.
One time I was playing against Matt when he was on that deck, and I was playing Blue Eye Control and assembled Caracas Manamo for double Caracas.
I was so dead.
Double Caracas is awesome. Let me tell you what.
Yes, but no, there's
My hand is really shaped up.
I feel like being able to natural order in a Rugthar against control should be a slightly reasonable thing to do. But with Caracas in the format, you can't do it. Because they just play a Caracas and then you cry yourself to sleep that you wasted your natural
if
order.
you don't have it, they do die.
They do, but for some reason in this format, you always have it.
Well, to be fair, I have mulligan to Caracas against you multiple times.
Yeah, and it's the right thing to do. I'm gonna play a creature. Oh look, creature.
Hey, best creature, Chris.
It's a pretty good creature.
I'm about to commit so many crimes.
I'm going to take this up. I'm going to mill over this Luris. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't like that.
Bug.
That would be
Bug.
really good with Grist.
Oh my gosh.
With Grist.
You already activated this?
I have not activated that yet. I'm about to do that. I'm going to activate it, get the land back, and pass the turn once I find this insect wherever it may be.
So how you feeling, Ash? Do you feel like you're judging him out?
Yeah. It's pretty good. I am present.
Ash is present. You heard it here first.
How many cards do you have?
5.
Okay. I'm going to cast this Council's Judgment.
What would you like to have?
Well, I want to know what you're going to vote for first.
That's not how that works.
I'll vote for this one.
Alright, okay.
Goodbye, Grist. You made a good insect.
I'll pass the turn.
Milled through Luris.
Oh, this is not in play.
That
I
is
almost
not.
cracked that time. Draw.
So, as we can see, Matt has not really played the aggro version of the build I mentioned that I was expecting.
Interesting. Huh. Okay. Do we just start doing that? No. We're just going to do that. Well, I guess I'm going to play land first. I'm going to go to 17.
Ash, you're winning.
Bloodstained Mire for the third time.
Just going to do that.
Do a Badlands, sure.
My new fancy Badlands.
This no tap lands thing seems pretty solid.
The no tap lands thing. It's real nice.
Might try that.
Are you on the filter lands though?
No, I learned a lot of things after I played the Night Initiative, which was played by Ben Wheeler on Loading Ready Run. I built that same deck list because I was like, oh, this is probably cute. It's not that good, and I played it, and
broken.
The deck is insane.
Broken in half.
I stopped playing it, but I learned a lot in deck building from playing that deck and building it. I'm gonna shuffle again. I don't know why I handed that to you.
Okay.
But I learned a lot from deck building on that when playing that deck.
Oh,
And-
right. Yes. Huzzah! We have an Undercity.
Playing
and-
no tap lands is just such a nice
Are we
feeling.
lining these up with what's on the screen or what's on?
I'm blue
They're
sumo.
the same.
I'm a blue sumo.
Yeah, but you're playing Jund, so you should be the red sumo. But I suppose we'll give you the blue sumo.
I don't think the viewers are gonna be able to see the blue sumo anyways, but
That's true.
He's got a pretty big belly.
that's probably better actually. Would you like to cut?
I think he meant the blue on the blue.
Yeah, I
side.
meant the blue on the blue sumo, not the guy himself. Take ow.
Sorry.
Take this up. Get this. Attack. Questing beast doesn't matter. Attack for 1. Go. If he has another hasty green threat that makes me sad, then
I mean, the power of the initiative, though, is that trading it back and forth is always better for the person that introduced
So
it.
start- yeah.
Because they're always one step ahead. That's probably my biggest problem with the initiative is that even, like, with the Monarch, you introduce it, and then if you trade it back and forth,
It's
the
even.
game's even.
Yes.
But with the initiative, when you're trading it back and forth, it is always better for the person that introduced it.
and that is because it happens the moment you play it rather than the end step. Because both of you are waiting for the cards no matter what when you trade it back and forth. When you start with it, you got it right away, and then you're trading it in combat and getting it right then.
Yep.
I think that this mechanic is problematic.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
going to duress you.
Oh, you're not gonna be happy. There's no hits, but
I have a bunch of lands, a pastorist here, and a noble hierarch.
yep.
Yay for initiative.
Hell yeah.
And waste lock.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost played Ignoble Wasteland this turn.
Okay, so now that we have revealed information,
Oh yeah, what would you mulligan?
so I interestingly enough, I think I actually would have
Very upset
mulliganed
with
this.
how it came
Really?
out.
Yeah.
With the game plan
Of just wasting them out?
Yeah, so especially
Go ahead.
when Ash was on 2 lands, he fetched out a Triumph, which means he does not have any 2-drops in hand. I think if you just play your Wasteland, waste his land, and just keep doing that until he runs out of lands, that's the line that I think I would have taken.
Oh, upkeep.
Because
Sorry.
he doesn't
I'm
have a
definitely doing
2-drop, your Renin 6 is ticking up to 7, and once he runs out of lands, then you just start doing your other stuff.
Wasteland.
But, it's
Green.
never too late to start.
Float of green.
Take it up.
Sure.
I would like to go to Combato.
4 moving phases. Exile this with Abzan Charm.
Before moving phases, I will float 2 mana with it.
Okay.
That's kind of value. I will use one of the mana to play this Ignoble Hierarch.
Sure.
I will use more of the mana, that many more manas, to play this guy.
Yep.
Hey look, I have the initiative. You're going to lose 5 life.
I'm pretty upset with the way this game has turned out. I feel like I had a pretty good hand and I just didn't shape up right based on his threats. What?
He's like, Chund is better.
Okay, you saw
Go.
that.
No, this hand was insane.
Yeah, it was a great hand.
I mean, really, any hand with Ren and 6
When-
is just like automatic.
Just Ren and 6 into Grist, I was like, I'm just gonna hope that just going 2, 3, 4 was enough.
Yeah.
Curving out is really good, guys. Shocker.
I'm gonna fetch out a Bayou
Yep.
and Overload Dam.
That's unfortunate. This has a counter on it, but then it explodes.
So this is potentially a turning point. If Ash can like follow this
He's
up with...
waist locking me still.
Oh, that's true.
I am waist locking. That is a
But I mean,
problematic.
if you
now.
can
Go
like
ahead.
follow this up with like a questing beast
Upkeep,
or something.
I will
He
draw a
has the
card.
initiative.
I will draw
That's
for
what
turn.
questing beast is for.
It's about to take my 4th land.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No, if you
wasteland.
play a land and questing beast.
Yeah, that one. I will take it back up, get it back. I will play this really good card called Unearth and get back the Slurus.
Okay.
I will play the
Wow.
Noble Hierarch back from the graveyard.
Okay.
Wow, that's...
Go. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good draw.
I thought about putting Reanimate in my list.
I did not because I figured that with the match, they're gonna have so many exile spells rather than.
Yeah, that's actually why I took it out as well.
So
But I'm on like a sort of discard sub theme. That's why I went with Mind Twist over GT.
yeah, you can take it down.
Yeah.
And so I figured like you thought seize them, take their thing, but yeah, you're right. The exile removal makes things a little bit awkward.
And Unearth's just a good card because also you can cycle it. Again, this deck is. The curve is 1s and 2s. Like, I'm 21s, 22s.
I counted Judgment Your Grist because I had a Passageway Seer.
Yes.
And then you just kept taking me off mana.
Yep.
And then...
I think you made the right decision not knowing about the Wasteland.
Yeah, but like, I had like 4 creature removal spells, and you just didn't play creatures.
Sure. Yep. So, the card that I bottomed was a Bolt.
Yeah, I was gonna say when the bottom decision is between a Bolt, a Wasteland, and a Initiative card, you know it's a pretty good. It's a
Yeah.
keeper.
It was a very good 6.
I really felt like what was supposed to be my best hand in this matchup.
I disagree.
That felt like what was supposed to be a good hand in this matchup. And it just did nothing.
I think you want a hand that has something proactive. I guess you had the
I feel like
passageway seer.
take
Was
out
that
his
your
two
opinion?
his two low
Threats
down
into the-
threats
into
and not play
Passageway.
Passageway Seer. Is
Yeah.
pretty
It
good.
was the Wasteland Ren that really sealed the deal there.
I mean, I could have played through that if you didn't literally like ult the Undercity next turn.
Yeah. Would you like to play good, sir?
I would like to play.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Both players in the tank.
I'm gonna keep this.
No, I was not in the tank, actually. I made the decision. Unfortunately, I'm
you're
showing off my hand because if this was a code source, I'd actually keep that. But with that not being a code source, having just Skull Clamp and a push is not good enough.
Yeah. The one problem with Wasteland is sometimes it presents an awkward hand.
Yep. Especially because like this deck's a little bit low on lands. It happens. But this deck also mulligans very well.
Yeah.
I've had
John Mulligan's very low.
well, even this I've had hands with 4. I'm like, I think this 4 can still win a game reasonably.
Yep. I mean, just like 2 lands, Tarmogoyf, like Inquisition
Is good.
Still like a solid hand.
Even like
It's not amazing by any stretch of the
Yeah,
imagination,
no,
but I mean, like
I'd play it.
you Inquisition them, take their card, Tarmogoyf comes down as like a 3/4, and you're
Yeah.
like, hey,
You
what
make
are
sure
you
that
gonna
card
do?
is like a planeswalker.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a champion.
and then they slay the initiative and you cry.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
did
that happens
cry a
anyway.
little bit on the inside.
Yeah, the initiative is an interesting mechanic. It was they were definitely not thinking about any other format other than Commander when they played that. Or more importantly, they were not thinking about anything other than the limited format that was made for. In the limited format, it's perfect. It does the exact things you want it to do.
They were thinking about Commander.
What?
You were thinking about Commander.
Actually, in normal Commander, I don't think it's that good.
Right.
I will keep this. I need to decide what to bottom.
Do you want to show the hand where you decide?
Yeah. I think it's one of these two because of this. Just deciding which one I want to play more. And I think...
This one. This one.
Well, you know what? We're going to listen to that.
Ash, that's cheating. You can feel the cards just figure out what they are.
Did you actually take
So, hold on. Let me actually show off the hand sideways now so that you can read it. Yeah, that's my hand, though. I think that's a reasonable 6. It'll get me there. This card's good.
Gathering cards at their finest.
Hold on. I'm double checking my head. Yes, carry on.
Okay. This is the hand I kept. Worked so well last time.
It's the exact same 7 cards, Ash.
No, this
You
land.
didn't shuffle
this
very
land,
well.
One.
This land is different.
If it just one land different, that'd be hilarious.
Alright. I figure you can't draw those 2 planeswalkers per end of
Am I good to open my eyes?
You're right, he has those 2 planeswalkers plus Mince.
Can open eyes?
No,
Okay.
you should keep them closed. I'm kidding. We're going to start by fetching the Flooded Strand.
Yes.
I'm going to get a Scrubland. And then let me see.
Oh, you should have done the thing where you put it down as your... You should have done your thing and put it down first, so I just keep my eyes open.
I guess I could have done that.
That'd be funny.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's a question, B.
I'm going to talk a little bit, even though it gives away a little bit of information. My other card that I mulliganed was a Shadow Spear. And I was basically just wondering, which one do I want to tutor out?
I think you definitely put the Shadow Spirit at the bottom.
Yeah.
For sure, Z's.
Which one would you like?
Gotta be...
See, I think I put Skull
Question.
Clamp.
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, 100%. That's what I think too.
Skull Clamp's not doing anything right now. Shadow Spear, like, if you put it on the Questing Beast, it...
I don't know. Maybe.
It's really
Whatever.
good.
Alright.
Which one do you want?
I'm working on it. I'll take the Dreadbore.
Dreadbore is gone.
Alright.
I mean, Skull Clamp's better if you rip a Mana Dork off the top.
You
I
can
will
go.
give you that.
Only if he wants to feed it to Mana Dork.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
yes.
interesting.
I mean, yeah, like late game Mana Dorks.
I have Skull Clamp. I almost didn't cast it. I almost said go. Almost said go like an idiot. Now I have to make an interesting decision based on the card I drew.
He drew Shadow
Ooh.
Spear.
No, I drew that. I would hope I didn't draw Shadow Spear. I have to make an interesting decision now. We're going to grab this body.
Okay.
And we're going to play the Skull Clamp.
Okay.
Go.
I'm going to play this Rafine's Tower. Notably absent green mana and pass the turn.
I think with the card I drew, I might be regretting my... I think you might be right on the Skull Clamp. Cuts.
No.
And now I'm regretting my fetch. Unfortunate.
I'm assuming it has to do with red mana.
Maybe it has to do with the fact that I did not get red mana. I'm going to get the Swords of Saga in play.
Okay.
It is then your go.
I'm going to draw this card. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to play... Ha! I have 3 green mana now. Wow. We did it. I'm going to play...
Oh, that's actually nice. I can not take damage.
this Gideon of the Trials.
That seems good.
Oh no, Skull Clamp can't do damage now.
Would you like a plus on this?
No, I'm going to plus on... I don't know, Skull Clamp, I guess? Sure. Skull Clamp. We'll plus on Skull Clamp.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Playing around Bolt.
Yeah, I just want to get it out of bolt range. There's not really any reason to let it...
You're done, right?
Yeah, to make
Draw.
an emblem.
You know how like chess
Trigger.
players will play blindfolded chess?
No.
You don't know that?
That seems insane.
Go.
Like by feel or just like
do this
verbally?
with magic.
Like
Oh,
verbally? Or
yeah.
they touch the pieces.
Verbally.
There's
They
just-
have someone that moves the pieces for them.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
But like they say like pawn to c4, like whatever.
You just imagine the board in your head. That sounds awesome, but also miserable.
I'm going to animate this.
It's
That's pretty good.
very
I'm gonna
difficult. You
attack
have to
with
be
it.
really good at chess to do it. But I want to try that
Just
with
gonna take four.
magic. Like both, I mean, you can't be blindfolded obviously because you have to see your hand. But like if both players are facing away from the table and are like
Mother birds.
playing their
That sounds
cards, like
Birds of
that'd be
paradise.
really
Yep.
interesting.
I would
And Doth Triumph.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I will make a corn
Guys,
struct.
as soon as
May I have
somebody...
corn, please?
What?
Corn
Corn-
struct.
Oh, corn.
What's
Yes.
that? A Karn struct.
Corn.
Corn.
Ash.
The Karn struct.
Corn.
They're corn structs. His name is Corn.
Only Jund players know them by their true name, which is, of course, Cornstructs.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, I have an interesting decision here.
Okay.
Am I making a dude? Probably not. I don't think I'm making a dude. We're gonna flip a mana.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thing is, like, this Gideon's probably dying, and that's okay.
That Gideon is most definitely dying.
Okay, I'm not gonna say anything. Never mind.
Do you want to know the truth? I'm bad and forgot.
What?
He forgot about the questing beast not being able. His thing's not being able to block questing beast.
Yeah.
I'm still not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Oh, this is the card I'm probably getting, but I can double check.
That's your hand.
I believe that is what we're getting because we'd like mana for the other cards in our hand.
I don't even want to read the comment sections of this.
I don't think it's a.
Okay, I'm going to use this Soul Ring and these 2 lands right here to play a Questing Beast.
Okay.
Shocker. Well, I guess I have to float a mana, but yeah. I am then going. This is a 3/3, so we're gonna mark that. I'm going to put the Skull Clamp actually on this.
Sure.
Then we're gonna attack for damages. I believe it is 8.
Oh, 8.
Yes.
Yep.
I like to play this land. I will take a damage, and I will Thought Seize you.
So I'm gonna be honest, Ash. I really thought that you had the 1 mana removal spell there, and you were like,
oh, this is dead,
trying
by the
to
way,
bait
from the
him
Questing
into
Beast.
playing the Questing Beast.
Oh, that's actually interesting. I guess I'm supposed to just take the Abzan charm. Go. Who needs red cards?
Yeah.
The real secret. Seth was right all along. We should just be playing the rock.
Just be playing the rock. See, there's another super solid, just black card.
Draw.
And then rip Krakus off the top.
I mean, yeah, you're actually kind of right.
Wait, did you rip Krakus off the top?
No, I ripped Demonic Tutor to go get Krakus.
Thanks for thinking of that.
Yeah, that's fair.